If you can read a book, surely you can master your mind. We all live in a pain body, and the mind is always, in a defiant mode, always jumping to conclusions and creating horrific images of traumas, past traumas. Enough now. Let's teach it a lesson, and it had better learn it now. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Suman Chawla, author of this book, Keep the Faith, Drop the Fear. So dear friends, grab yourself a cup of coffee and collect and gather all the love that you have in your heart for yourself. Gather it around you and sit back, because we're going to today tackle and handle and combat this stubborn mind. Now today, in order to conquer this so-called little mind, we have to think big, because the mind is as big as the ocean, it's as big as the sky, it's as big as the landscape, it's as big as a mountain. And we think that with our little thought we can conquer it. We too are going to think big and combat it. And let me tell you one secret. It's not as stubborn as it looks. It really from inside is absolutely vulnerable and very, very weak. And you can handle it very, very easily. Let's get into it now. So get ready with me. Take a deep, long breath and break the shell of unhappiness and breathe in the fresh, pure, clean air. It's there everywhere. Only we can't see it. Scientists tell us that the land where I stand or sit, or the land where you stand, has beneath it at least 10 corpses, at least 10 dead bodies, because millions have come before us and they have left and gone into the oblivion. Today, friends, we're going to dive into some of Osho, the great philosopher Osho. We're going to dive into some of his words, because they are sacrosanct. They are full of only the purest wisdom pearls. Osho tells us that in order for the truth to be revealed to you, you have to calm your mind. You have to calm the brewing storm, because when that is calmed, the truth, the naked truth, will reveal itself to you. This entire earth that we reside on today is the symmetry of millions and millions of people who came before us and they left before us. I hope it's not hitting you hard, because what I'm saying is only the truth. Millions came before us, and now we have no idea, not an iota of information about their whereabouts. They too had aspirations and wishes, just like you and me. They too, those who came before us, they too had big dreams. They too wanted to leave a name behind. Well, even if some of them or any of them did make a name for himself, for example, Alexander the Great, let's just take this example. Even if he did make a name, so what? And how does he gain from it? Because now he's gone forever. How does he gain from it? When you yourself are not there, then tell me, what's the use of that image of you hanging on the wall? What use is it to you? So what exactly do we want from this earth that we are trying to get, that the imagination is troubling us so much for? Because change is the only constant, and we all know that. Buddha tells us that when you sit down to do dhyan, or for that matter, you sit down with your imagination, just have this one thought, in your heart, and let it stay there, that everything in this world is transient, that nothing will stay. And with that one thought, you can sail through comfortably in life. There is nothing on this earth really worth that you should hold on to. All the wise people and the philosophers have told us categorically that in this world there is nothing which is static. Everything is transient. It's going to come and go, and it's going to just flow. And amidst that flow, there is no place where you can stand and pause. You cannot stay. It will not let you. When you get this idea or this information into yourself, into your consciousness, by doing dhyan, by doing meditation, then not an iota of negativity will even touch you, because then you will have built that cocoon around yourself which will reflect all negativity, and you will just laugh. Buddha said, Sabhe sansara dukhadi, which means that the world is synonymous with suffering. The Guru Granth Sahib tells us, Nanak dukhiya sab sansar, so sukhiya just naam adhar. We must understand that only by doing dhyan, only by going within, can you see the naked truth that there isn't any sukh or any happiness on this earth, and there isn't even any ray of hope for it. It's no use. It's futile to run after happiness. And when you do dhyan, the problem with most people, that they say that the thoughts don't leave you. Well, the moment you cling on to even that one thought in your mind, when you give energy to even one single thought, thinking that, well, this is important, it's going to serve you, it's going to be functional for you, well, there'll be 99 more in the queue waiting outside. You will have opened the door and there will be an influx of thoughts coming in. So unless your mind is in that shunya state, or in that zero state, or the Zen state, the truth will not be revealed to you. And unless the truth is revealed, happiness will elude you, because that is the only place, the Zen state or the empty mind is the only state where true bliss or joy resides, away from the entire world. So learn, when you're doing dhyan, learn to close the door completely, and don't be biased even for one. Well, if the seed of dhyan has not germinated, if the seed of meditation has not yet germinated in you, water it. And it's not germinated because you are still hopeful of some ray of hope from this world. It's not there. No happiness is there on this earth. Dukh, or pain, or suffering, or negative thoughts, if you want to call it, dukh comes in very pretentious ways. It pretends to be, it's masked like sukh. It's masked as though it's happiness. So you give in to it, and when you hold on to it, the moment you hold on to it, to the sukh that you think it is, it reveals itself to you. Lord Buddha said, the day you understand and get imbibed in yourself that there is only dukh in this world, that day will be the end, the culmination of all dukhs, all pain in your life. Because that day you will have revealed the truth to yourself. So, enough now. Let's teach it a lesson, and it had better learn it now. Till the time you let the mind be your dictator, it's going to keep on fooling you into its manipulative ways, and it's going to keep on dictating you. This happens because you are the gullible, the vulnerable victim that buys all its lies, all its images of a future which is horrific, which is full of horrible images. If you can read a book, surely you can master your mind. So isn't it high time you overcome and overpower the mind and you become its master? Let's continue to remain in touch, friends, because I love talking to you. Subscribe to my channel, please do, and like and share with your friends. Please don't forget to press the bell icon. See you in my next. Till then, bye.